Still a little hilarious that we called that boss M. Bison and we just kind of ran with it. All because... You know, Street Fighter 2 really George Lucas their story when they pretend, you know, that they had the whole thing planned out all along, when Street Fighter 2 really had so little story that they just made one of their bosses Mike Tyson. Like, how do you give fewer shits than that, really? It's like, who really is M. Bison? Like, they made him like a dictator-looking guy, and then they had to, like, shoehorn a story into him and make him the main villain of the series. Like, he's the emperor of, he sells drugs. And he has psycho power that he got. Street Fighter 2 is very silly, is what I'm saying. But then also that guy from Street Fighter 6, your main mentor guy, who's a returning character from 5, I guess. And his whole story is like, a snake bit him on arms, and now arms big forever. Now he punched good. I'm like, okay, that's not how snakes, not how venom, not how arms, not how punching works. Like, I'm underlining everything on this whole page. F, see me after class. They actually make Mortal Kombat stories seem pretty coherent in retrospect. I like how Tekken's story is just like lunatic, extremely powerful bastards just doing things like... Canonically, like Kazuya Mishima lost and like Heihachi threw him into a volcano. And like he just got better because Mishimas don't fucking die. Now that's good writing. Shut the hell up, Zeor. Hi, welcome to my stream. Okay, here we go. What happened last time? So, I'm gonna cue up the music first. Maybe that'll get me remembering. Yeah, who remembers where we left off? So, Cecil became a paladin at the top of Mount Ordeals. That was cool. He got a big holy sword from Light Dad, maybe. And then he went down the mountain, and then he went back to Mysidia. They were just like, holy snapping assholes, you really are a paladin, wow. Then the elder was like, whoa, the Mysidian prophecy about a guy is written on the sword that you have. You must be very important, man. I now support you wholeheartedly. And, Cecil was just like, I still gotta go to Baron and give Golbez a big swirly. He was just like, oh yeah, you can just take the Serpent Road, you know, the magical road that conveniently links Mysidia and Baron for unexplained reasons. But okay, I'll do that, and he did, and he went there. We went to Baron to try and fight Golbez and give him a big wedgie. And, we didn't find him. We found Bagan, and Bagan was like, I will join you, but then we had 6 party members, and everybody was like, wait a minute, that's weird. And then it turned out Bagan was Monster Bagan, and he had monster arms, and we killed him and all of his arms, and then he died. And then we went to see the King of Baron, and the King of Baron was like, haha, I was a fake King of Baron the whole entire time, I'm actually Cognato, the water elemental fiend. We were like, oh, wow, and then we fought him with lightning, and he died. So it turns out that the reason Baron was being a dick was because the king was fake. This still leaves questions such as, okay, so where's the real king? And where's Golbez? Which we still don't know, but hey, we also found Sid. And Sid was like, I built an airboat that was good! And then, Palam and Poram, the small children's, turned themselves into stone to stop the room from collapsing and now are presumably dead forever. Which is sad. This game just loves killing off them kids. And then we got in the airship. And then Cain appeared in another airship and was just like, hey, you want to see Rosa alive, you better bring me the crystal of, I think it was Earth from Troya. Now crud off. And that was where we left off. We have a demand, like, they're ransoming Rosa for the last crystal. There we go. I think that's everything. Hi, Tom. I was just getting ready to say, I think I said all of that to myself, but hey. Right, then we went to Mist, and we bought a weird tchotchke for Cecil, right? He has a dancing dagger now. Yeah. Yeah, so we have Sid, who is a beard that came to life. We still have Tella, who now knows all of the black magic. And we have Yang, right, who we also found in Baron, alive and somehow not drowned and dead. He was like under maybe Baron mind control and was being a real douche. So we slapped him around some, and then he was a good guy again. Golbez will be very disappointed when Troy does not have any Crystal Pepsi, which is what Cain was actually told to go. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, so I visited the Village Mist just for the sheer shits and giggles of it. Oh yeah, also we get to hear this now. God, I love this game. This soundtrack, and most of this game. Hang on, there's something scary on this island, isn't there? I think I remember this being like a place where something spawns that was noteworthy in some way. Am I making that up? Am I remembering something from the randomizer? Anyway, yeah, it's cool that you can like zoom around and get, you know, the world tour effect here. See all the places where we've already been. Here's where Radia's mom is now. Maybe. But yeah, I guess we're cool with just kind of leaving Baron for right now, even though we just killed the fake king, and we don't really know what the hell's going on. I wonder where that place is. Probably doesn't matter. You know, that's fair. I'm gonna start there. I'm gonna go back to the island where I was just like, hang on, was there a thing here? I'm gonna see if there was a thing there. I can do that. But also, I should go check out the town over on the... It was just a chocobo forest here. That was what was here. Why is there a chocobo forest here? That's quite silly. I must have discovered that at some point as a youth and mentally cataloged it as an interesting thing. Desert guys? Oh yeah, I guess we must be part of Dancium still. Yeah, we can just kill all these guys. That's fine. Bonk. Alright, Tella, what do you got? Damn it. Alright, yeah, let's try this guy up. Okay. Anyway, there we go. This island has some chocobos on it. Some kind of Galapagos thing going on over there. Right! But yeah, I'm gonna check out another town. I always thought this was an interesting little land formation right here. Yeah, that one. Which is south of Fabu. And north of Mount Odiles. But Doc was like, hey, you should go check out that place. And I was just like, I do remember there being something here. Oh, it's Mithril. Hey, human, don't step on us, okay? Right, this is like a mountain, monster town. Including the famous house what contains nothing. We mine Mithril. Toads refine it, minis process it, and pigs sell it. Okay. That's really all I have for that. Okay. Hey, human, don't step on us. Right, we got a mithril stick. Do you want the mithril stick? I'm guessing he wants the mithril stick. Let's see what it does. I mean, mithril's probably not a bad thing, right? Mithril's always cool. How much ant steak would it take to fill your belly? I hate that question, thank you. The mithril mine's far north, not a long walk for your long legs. Sure. Wait, is it north? How does that work? This is a very weird town. Let's see if I can... Oh. Wait a minute, are you guys gonna dance? They're gonna dance. We'll show you a great dance. Come on, broskies. Come on, broskies. I don't think even Woolsey would have put broskies. We're the Mithril Bros. Everybody dance now. Imagine being the game developer who got the note like, you gotta make these guys dance. Like, what the hell do you mean we gotta make these guys dance? They have like 4 sprites. Here we are. Look, the very first dancer in this game I found, like, ripped her dress off right in front of me. Like, you're not gonna top that. Don't thank me. We do not celebrate this. This is a day of great sadness. Oh, a mithril knife is what we have now. Who else can use knives? It's nowhere near as good as dancing blade. How about you? You want a knife? Of course not. Ella doesn't do edged weapons. He has to have somebody else cut up his dinner for him. What do you... I guess it's like everybody can use, bows? Like, maybe. I don't know. Probably not. I kind of... Whoa, 5,000 bucks. I kind of get the impression Final Fantasy V wouldn't do much for me. Kind of remarked last time about how Final Fantasies 1 and 3 were kind of just, here's your team of assholes that you made up, go do adventures. Whereas 2 and 4, you know, had characters with narratives and such. Now that Cure's small, I believe. Because of cartoon logic, you know, that's how Bugs Bunny would cure it. We can get a mithril stick or a mithril hammer. Oh, there is a mithril sword, you say. Except I'm guessing it's probably not that great. I mean, I already just bought an expensive dagger for Cecil. I mean, knife. Yikes! Speaking of expensive. Should I do, like, any of this? Okay, he had nothing on his head, so yeah, here's your hat. Said he, having not bought a hat because he was kind of stupid. Whoa! Alright. Right, Sid, I believe, also has his own, like, Asuna, so I don't have to cast the spell. What are you wearing? Silver ring, how does that compare against ruby ring? Much better, got it. Alright, get a hat for Sid. Also, we have shield. Alright. I do feel like maybe... Nope. Maybe a mithril hammer would be an investment. Alright, also he's wearing Bard robe. But we're not buying mithril armor, that's just it's expensive. What can Hermes sell for? Not much. Cannot sell the Sword of Legend. I think we don't need regular staff. Don't need clothes, don't need prisoner uniform. I guess I'll just hang on to that. Alright. No wonder they just give you 5,000 bucks when you get here. Sid, you better make this worth it, man. It will simply hit you with a hammer until you are the right shape. I recommend this in, like, all things, really. Well, out of money. Do I have anything worth selling? For instance, a mithril shield. Gold pin's worth 10 large. I'm not sure if I want to sell it though, like what does it do? Gonna be something to it. Okay, yeah, gets 10 more offense out of that. That's probably good, right? I had a thought in my head earlier that I kind of wanted to play XCOM 2 again, but I'm not actually sure if that's true. Actually, I was just having that with Skyrim too. You will, in fact, bonk. Alright, yeah, I don't know what gold pin does. I'm gonna look it up. Gold pin. Gold hairpin, a head armor that grants 50 MP and an 80 HP boost, as well as immunity to silence. Well, that's pretty damn good, isn't it? But I think I already determined that Tella can't use it. Correct. Well, I'll hang on to it. We'll probably have a party member with hair sooner or later. Yeah, I know there was like a gold hair something accessory in Chrono Trigger that did that. You want to marry my daughter too? What? I'm the prettiest girl in town. What, so everybody's just kind of lining up to marry your... I'm leaving this strange island. Now that I bought the Mithril Hammer. Gentlemen, I'll wash my hands of this weirdness. Also, this guy claimed the mines were to the north, which is obviously who? Ooey, I say. Wonder where this place is. We'll probably never know. No, let's screw it. Maybe I will land here for a minute, just to check this place out. Ooh, just on walkabout. Agart. This is Agart, home of the dwarves' descendants. Oh. An ancient well is enshrined here. They say its depth is unfathomable. Looks deep. You have now experienced Plymouth Rock. Huh, there it is. Our legend says there are two sides to every coin. This world is no exception. Okay. Something red went under the North Mountains. What the hell does that mean? Supposedly, our ancestors came from the other world. The world has a sun which they call magma. Liquid hot magma. Aside from the occasional quake, Agart's quite peaceful. Only Tella's in the back row. Aha, he's wimpy. Darkness and light come in a pair. Morning and light both fill the air. That's what ancestors used to say. Ancestors, you get the fuck out of here. Woolsey, I know you're over. I hear our ancestors came from the mountain to the north from the crater, which is sealed now. Besides, you need to fly to get there. Well, that's impossible. Granny's the oldest person in the village. She knows every oldest known person. There's an old saying, only when the sun's stone is returned will the path to the homeland emerge. She just kind of hangs around in bed, like shouting prophecies at people. Grandma, it's time for bingo. To remain unseen, you must be keen in the ways of nature. Want to see an unusual dance? I'm told it came from the other world. Here goes. She's doing it. No commentary. Like the Cecil just kind of stares. I'm really strong, but my great-great-great-grandpa was even stronger. I can, like, lift a house. Like, swoosh. Lift a planet. I thought that said Iron Lung for a second. Yeah, it's an achievement. You gotta collect them all. Boomerang. That's not a real thing. Alright, so you can buy holy arrows here. Noted. You can buy mostly mundane things here. Well, yeah, there's Rang. I don't even know who uses Rang. I have a guess who uses Rang. Wonder how our ancestors got here. Rain. My dwarven heritage is why I'm so short. Wish I was related to ogres instead. Is this one of those universes where ogres have layers like onions, or is it more of a, like, they're actually cyclops kind of ogres? We can't live without the sun, but our ancestors were a bit different. Once Koryo starts studying, he often forgets to eat. Wait a minute, it's like Captain Mac from the other video game that I played there. The Moon and Humans, Constellations. Welcome to the Astro Tower, the one and only place with the telescope. We're busy researching the Red Moon. Is there a Red Moon? And there was Red Captain Mac. I'm Professor Koryo. I research our 2 moons from this tower. One's just a simple satellite, but the other holds life. It seems to be turning blood red as well. Hope this isn't a bad sign. Nah. Celestial bodies turning blood red is maybe the most normal thing. Like, there's no... I can barely even describe it without falling asleep. That's how completely mundane it is. Stars are quite colorful, aren't they? I thought maybe something was going to float by our view. It's the moon. There it is. Well, yeah, I guess the world of Final Fantasy IV is fairly far along in the field of astro. We know that we're on a round thing, and there are other round things. Hello. I thought the stars were prettier than the moon. They were many colors. That's a striking feature, isn't it? But I don't think we should land there right now. Just a hunch. So, speaking of this game being a little bit spicy, by the way, neat island shape, huh? I should probably get ready to have some difficulty when I land here. But anyway, there's just one tiny spot where we can land. And then I don't think there's any really good reason to go exploring in the forest except to fight guys and get shrunk. Oh, get out of here. Mort bud. Anyway, this guy sounds a year older than last. It's true, I rolled over in bed and suddenly I was old. Why do you get to, like, attack twice? That's not fair. Stop doing that. I'll fight you like this. Okay, it's study now. You can just look at stuff and figure it out because he's smart. There we go. Right, I need to be having Cecil use his knife instead of attack with it. Yeah. Should give Young some fire. That sounds fun. There we go. I think you need to be on, like, open ground to use a tent as well. Citation gated. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll just fight a few guys. But yeah, I don't think there's really anything out here, except a lot of fights to get into. In the forest and woods. Etin snake. So is using the dancing blade a ranged attack, and therefore able to, like, hit the back row? Apparently so. Oh, these are needle hog 2s. Nice. Also presumably doesn't proc counterattacks. Pretty neat premise. I hated being on the overworld as a kid, because the battle transition scared me. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the... Okay, so that's actually Scottish Gaelic, I think, which means it's pronounced Squadrolo Papito. No weaknesses. Stella, why does your white magic suck so much all of a sudden? Dang. Alright, we'll use the expensive one. There we go. This Sid's, like, getting hit sprite is excellent. Yes, to a power. Blam! Oh. Honk. Good. No, I'm usually a fan of short blades. Like high dexterity weapons. There might be a chocobo forest in there somewhere. In the area. I'm so used to just full party casting. I need to get it into my head to sometimes not do that. Bio is both a good hit and it inflicts poison, I guess. In our last episode, we had something die from the poison effect, and I was like, what? Yeah, we're getting pretty beaten up out here. Blaze it. Okay, nice. Seems like decent XP, at least. Alright, that's enough for now. Welcome to Troya. Welcome to Troya, that's what I just said. City of Nature. Isn't it also the city of, like, only women? And this guy? Hey, get your own spot. 400! Really should probably just use the tent. City of expensive. City of mystery. Of enchantment. The finest merchandise this side of the River Jordan. On sale today. Come on down. Care for a dip? No. You can't swim with our armor on, it'll rust. Watch me. I care not for iron oxide. I'm far too important for such shenanigans. How are you in there? You must unravel the secrets of Lady City. No, there's a dude. Okay. Ah, I figured it out. Also found Namingway. Namingway was like a rabbit guy in the 3DS version. I thought he was just like some dude with like a turban. Have you heard of Whisperweed? I hear you can transmit your voice really far with it. We don't do Whisperweed around here. Decoy, I'm guessing, is free retreat. Free, asterisk. Creates a double, increases evasion. Oh, got it. Illusion. I was gonna make like a Mario movie joke, but there's really nothing there. I'm proud of myself for recognizing that. Metals are too heavy to carry in the Magnus Cave on the Northeast Isle. That sounds like a problem. You mind? I'm tanning. I thought you were dead. I was very alarmed. This poor stranger I don't know. Thanks to our rich soil, we have lots of fresh geesal greens for our birdie pals. All those chocobos. Choco breeding. Ugh. Yeah, I think the original translation she was just like, no, I'm not hurt, I'm just like sunbathing. Discovery, the black chocobos. I want to fly on a black chocobo, but Mom says these ones can't anymore. They're so cute, kind of stink. The wild ones out in the chocobo village can still fly a bit and land in the woods. The village is... oh yeah, I was just... like, as soon as you mentioned this, I remembered where it was. Anyway, yeah, there's a chocobo forest where there's black ones. except black means kind of purpley. They looked blacker on the CRT TV. Black chocobos fly right back home after a road trip. Work. Just like the penguin. Oh no. Yeah, I remember, like, you can get really stuck in here. Chocobo blocks the doorway. No, get out of there. Get up. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. There we go. We're good. Shock block. Get out of here. Get out of here. Return to punch at. Get out of here. Told you all I'm very important. Get the hose out of my way. I'm a goddamn paladin. Anything else in here? No. Just a 400 GP a night hotel. There not be any kind of implications going on here. And yeah, I could have just flown to a cheaper hotel, I guess. No upgrades for anyone. Actually, what are you wearing? Yeah. Wood. Great bow. Cecil can use great bow, you say? Oh yeah, did I sell this cheap hammer? I better buy a cheap hammer. Alright. I mean, you know, what the hell? It doesn't hurt to have your options open. Oh geez, didn't realize I was blowing that much money. Oh well. Didn't take me that long to earn all that just by doing shit outside. Alright, well, we got some elemental arrows now. I already had a whole bunch of thunder ones. Alright, good. Everybody, we're just gonna have to chew on our belts for nutrition tonight. I remember this place. The pub. Air's good, the food's good, I love this place. Yes, please. How do you feel about some dwarf bread? $10,000. I'm just like stuffing a baguette into this guy's pocket. Like, what do you say we forget the past? Live a long life, this place beats heaven. Chicks here always look fine. Stella is so beautiful. What? You're a man. Cecil is beautiful. Finally got a counter seat. Give me a holler if you want something. Hey cutie, chat with me for a while. These guys must be running a lucrative business. Allow me to show you folks a good time. What's with the look? Ah! Can't laugh. Oh, lady, come on now. I'm transmogrifying in frustration. Thank you. Got enough gil, nothing comes cheap up here. Members only, no kid. Even give me a fur coat next time. Anything for you. They predicted e-girls. Damn, that old geezer's got my sweet Jenny. This place is making me uncomfortable. More food coming. Keeps retelling the same boring old story. That's when I dealt a mighty blow to the imp. Interesting that it's still an imp and not a goblin. This is Final Fantasy, actually 4, it was originally called 2. You know, in our version. Because it was only the second one, what we got. Alright, anyway, I'm leaving this place. It makes me itchy. So, right, we haven't been to Troy Castle. We gotta go tell them, hey, I need the crystals so we can we can buy our woman back. That's fine, right? You can just hand over the crystal. Just give it to Golbez. NBD. Make yourselves at home. Welcome to Troy Castle. And I remembered you could get in here. Because that was the kind of stuff I figured out as a kid. There's a frog in there. The Epopts are solemn servants of the divine. Conduct yourselves with the utmost respect. Epopts. Sure. Talk to the Epopts if you wish to know. A Damsian man washed up on the beach. Says he's a prince. Gasp! Was he wearing fabulous boots? Troy has never known war, but I'm sure we can protect our land. Granny, how rude! I'm the Chancellor, the Eptops of the first level to defer. Oh, sorry. Troy is ruled by women. Even we troops are all ladies too. You can't really tell, just take our word for it. Yep, there are the Pop-Tarts now. That's what they're called. Anyway, nice music here, huh? This used to be a dungeon, but now it's the... Epopts. That's different. Is that a different word than it was a minute ago? Maybe not. Maybe they just put the apostrophe in the wrong place. Now it's the Pop-Tarts treasury. Do you have the Pop-Tarts' permission? No. Honesty is noble. I am a paladont. I cannot tell a lie. I put that envelope under that garbage. Yeah, we got some wine. Nice. Alright, nobody's guarding these ones, so I guess it's all ours. By video game law. I've come to smash all your jars. Take your rupees. You can see like a 1-frame lag when you walk through here. I think because I'm stepping on a switch that would open that door if I were approaching it from the other direction somehow. Yeah, that's what Doc was just saying. You can open the other doors by walking through doors. Dingus. But only if they're on screen. I think mostly badly designed. Seems like Baron's up to something. No, we killed Baron. It's fine. The patient is resting. Please keep quiet. Holy shit! Sorry. Edward! I brought your #1 fan. Cecil. So you survived. Then I'll fight too. Fight? In your condition? No, you need to rest and recover. Stella, you're alive. It's my fault that Anna died. I'm true... Barg! Edward, you mustn't strain yourself to speak. Edward really hurt his ankle this time. Young, so you're alive too. Where's Rydia? I see. Poor girl. Forgive me. You're all fighting, but I lie in bed. Don't worry, the Enterprise and I will do your share. I heard you took good care of Cecil and Rosa, now it's my turn. I'm loud. You're Sid, and you escaped with an airship? Cecil, where's Rosa? Golbez said he'd exchange her for the Earth Crystal, but the Dark Elf has stolen it, apparently. Maybe I did this in the wrong order. Dark Elf. Here. What is it? Call it my substitute. Whisperweed. I like Twin Harp better, if I'm honest. This'll save Rosa. Prince Edward shouldn't move around. Huh? No, I'm the nurse. The doctor's over there. What? A boy nurse? Now I hurt everything. Can't get out of bed till he's well. Don't worry, he's in good hands. Harp. Yeah, I liked that he just had, like, a magic harp. Also. I mean, we just predicted E-Girls a little bit ago. This game was ahead of its time. I'm no dancer, I'm a guard. This isn't a leotard, it's a combat uniform. This isn't a dance, it's a fight. Gotta. I like this place better than anywhere else. The Pop-Tarts are Sisters of Eight. They serve the Earth Crystal. The Dark Elf took the Earth Crystal. We must get it back, but how? Wow, they are shapely, huh? Metallic weapons become impossibly heavy in Magnus Cave. Your equipment will be no exception. The Dark Elf is in a cave on an island to the northeast. Oh shit, I sold Tella's other weapon. I had him pick up the mithril stick. I wasn't thinking of it. Without the crystal, the land will return to a wasteland. The Dark Elf is weak to metallic weapons, so he girded his cave with a magnetic field. Got it. If you retrieve the crystal, bring it to us and we'll lend it to you. If you reclaim the crystal, you can borrow it for the right reason. What about to save a life? We fight Pop-Tarts, rule over Troya. We used to receive the blessings of the Earth Crystal, but ... Yeah, I don't know, actually, maybe Mithril is like a Magnus. I'm going with that, a Magnus. I have a college degree. That means I know words good. Alright then. These guys don't even have this stinking crystal. Oh, it took me a second to even parse that. Get out of here. Get out of here. I guess we'll just have to find out later if we need to make any on-the-fly decisions here. Like with Sid's hat. Alright, well, we can buy cheap, non-Paris things here. If we need to. Extra saves. Now we gotta go into the forest, which I just got done saying 100 times in a row. I didn't think there was anything significant about preemptive strike. Honk him on the head. Nice. Ow. Yeah, I am starting to run awfully low on inventory space. Man, never don't dancing blade. Except this time, because I think I can just take him out. Yeah. I think Dancing Blade might also be safe from the magnetic field, but we'll have to see. Oops, I did the thing. Yeah, these guys around here hit hard. There we go. Was the Dancing Blade, like, in Final Fantasy II USA? Like, I'm wondering if that was a thing that was always there and I just never knew how to use because the game does not whatsoever explain it. Oop. The color palette on Net and Snake was maybe not that inspired. Ow. Bonk. What is up with Sid's victory sprite? He just, like, becomes teeth. I'll get out of here. You got the perfect capture. No computer will ever see it coming. Ow. Do a karate. That goes for all of you. Do a karate. Right, here's where Fat Chocobo is this time. I thought I was being derisive when I said Fat Chocobo, but actually I think that's what he's called, isn't it? Pig has an Xbox and twice as majestic. Anyway, we can get a free MP refill. Whoops. Except we can probably use a tent there. Right on the coast. That's how you do it. Hold still. Hold still. Hold. There we go. Thinky now. Ah! Alright. We're gonna search all the grass. Might be goodies, you never know. How you play these games. This'll sniffed all the grass. Wow, that's nice grass. Not much here, I guess. Thought there was something there. Nope. Just a funny tune. Alright, you... Let's do... Grape chocobos are energetic. Let's fly back, chocobo. Yes! The game doesn't really spell it out, but the important distinction between black chocobos compared to an airship is that they can land in the forest. Matter of fact, I think they can only land in the forest. Can't fly over mountains. Hang on, I had a thought. Probably a stupid thought. I mean, it's definitely a stupid thought, but let's see. Yeah, no, there's no landing space here. It was a long shot. Still remember my way around this world fairly well. Well, that was wacky. How are we feeling? Yeah, let's tent. Alright. Let's see how screwed we are by the old magnetic field in here. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Okay, what is the best chocobo theme? Yeah, I just didn't even bring in a change of clothes for Cecil. I didn't even look at him. Why didn't I look at him? Young should be fine. The claws might be a problem. Doc says, best chocobo theme is ukulele, I will fight you. Alright, well, we do have a bow for Cecil if we need it. But I think the blade will be fine. Damn. Yeah, I should have brought something for Cecil to wear. Well, let's check out the mithril situation. We might just need to get something for Cecil. We'll see. A magnetic field? With it, we won't be able to move if we equip metallic gear. My claws seem okay. Okay, cool. Fear not, we have my magic. Yon claws are made of non-ferrous metal. Confirmed. Oh shit. Just instant game over. We died. Huh. Alright, so Mithril's a no-go. Okay, we gotta go shopping. Yo, hang on, so what even is Young using? Silver ring? Ah, that'll do it. What about you, Tella? Also a silver ring. Hold on. Yeah, no, he's using only Mithril. Okay. So Mithril is in fact affected by the Magnet Cave. Got it. Yeah, Mithril is silver. Let's just kill these guys for their money. Flat. I'm still wondering if the dancing blade is a problem. Sure. Why did it just explode? Karate. Karate sucks. Alright, so presumably the bow is safe as long as I'm using... probably maybe the thunder arrows are safe, maybe up to, possibly? Alright, so I remember there was a bunch of mundane equipment over in Agart. Might be useful. All bows and arrows are safe. Alright, cool. Time to be holy archer. Alright, we need to get him a hat. Ooh. Yeah, we're like out of inventory. So do I have to unequip shield and then... There we go. I mean, I do have an ass load of thunder arrows. It literally wouldn't let me equip the great bow to his right hand, so... Yeah, I thought iron might be a problem. I think... I may be, like, half remembering that it was in the DS version. So... Ruby Ring's probably safe, right? Yeah, just the whole thing's just like a solid chunk of ruby. Alright, Cecil is now magnet compliant. There we go. Should be fine for Yang as well. Said his claws are fine. I might just sell some crap that I never use. Like the Bacchus. I mean, not the Bacchus. Bacchus is a good Hermes. Shoes that increase speed. I guess that's just a use to become fast. I do still have the change rod. Oh, I didn't sell the mallet. I knew that. I'm gonna sell one of the mallets. Change rod is probably safe. That was my guess as well. We'll have to see. Where's the hammer? There it is. Okay. Mithril is no. Change now. Silver is no. Do not wear silver. Said don't do it. Yeah, shit. Should have just checked my metal with the fat chocobo. What can I sell? No, wait, hang on. I just remembered. I'm pretty sure I want to hang on to the ancient sword. Like, I just looked at it and clocked, like, wait a minute. I think I remember that. Yeah, I don't need a ton of, like, recover from specific conditioned items. Yeah, Legend Sword is the thing you need for... Legend Sword is the thing you need for that. Got it. So what about Ancient Sword? Does it have any use at all? Can I get rid of it? His weapon. Oh... Alright, diet food. I'm good. Ah, right, we should probably store gold pin. Fix down, we need that. Gold needle, should I hang on to gold needle? I don't know if Asuna cures petrification. Maiden kiss... Well, I should hang on to the echo herbs, because if my healer gets silenced, well then shit. Unicorn, hang on to those. Alright, well, that frees up some space. Yeah, I mean, I suppose if I have that many thunder arrows, I probably don't need the iron ones. You're rich. Alright. So. Sid, what else do you need? Weapon should be wood. Your head should be something. Alright, so another ruby ring and another plumed hat. I still don't think I'm gonna bother with the fat chocobo because, like, then I'm just gonna have to take all the stuff back from the fat chocobo at some point, and then what? Like, it's still creating an inventory paradox. I'm just carrying my stuff around, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, I know we'll pick up some stuff in the cave. Yeah, I guess we'll just store stuff. If I have to just, like, fly to an easier to access chocobo, that's fine. Okay, we are now metal free. Probably. No, I'm not paying... I am flying to a cheaper hotel. I'm not paying another 400 freaking gil. When Kaipo's right here. Oh. When Mist is right here. This place has a town, an inn, right? Everywhere has an inn. You gotta sleep somewhere. Yeah. Alright. Okay. It also doesn't really matter which fat chocobo you use. Just the one fat chocobo who goes wherever you have whatever Gisal Greens is. We'll see if we can survive with any of this gear on. Nice shot, Cecil. You did it. Kind of. Bonk. Damn! Young's having that smug monk moment, where he's still just as deadly without, like, anything. Maybe don't do that. This is fine. Young is so unbothered, like it even makes a point of saying, just like, huh, the one thing that I carry still isn't even bothered by this. That's how few fucks I give. These guys are gonna be a problem. Also, Sid's damage output won't suffer that much. Oh, that's a cool sprite. This was day. I do magic too. Alright, that's a decent heal. God damn y'all. Put a scoop of vanilla ice cream in the peach cider. Okay. I don't hate that idea. I don't think Young even needs to be using focus on these guys. I think we can just slap them. Yeah. Smells like ass. There he is. Presenting the fat chocobo. Hit him. I was hoping if I opened take, there would just be like a turd. We'll hang on to Young's claws in case we need to mix up our elements. Hang on to that. Legend I will keep. Keep the mithril hat. And hold all this heavy shit. Chonka, by God. Okay. The rest of that will be a problem for future Zeor. I hate that guy. Slap him in the face. Oh. That's an ominous O. What is O? There's a hidden treasure in the butt. There always is. No. In the butt, you say. I don't think I knew there was a hidden treasure in the butt. I'm gonna go find this hidden butt treasure. Today's episode, Zeor goes hunting for hidden butt treasures. Oops. Good hit. Come on, that's a ranged attack. Best spell. Ow. Nice. Let's more chocobo forest when you go back. It's not a particularly good treasure. Fair enough. I was thinking that was an inopportune time to have used a tent then. I'm not sure if Cecil even learns a better cure than level 2. As long as we're right here. Okay. Is it a turd? All right, take 2. This cave still sucks. Alright, yep, tell is good. We're good. Everything's good. This is fine. God damn. screen. Don, can you focus faster? That's how meditation works. It's like, hurry up. Meditate faster. Yeah, Sid still hits pretty good. I'm gonna try the dancing knife on Cecil. We'll see if it's bad news bears. I assume it will be, but it's worth a try. You can always just run away. Wait, I gave the stupid... Nope, I guess I won't. I do still have Legend Sword. Well, no, that's magnetic. Alright, good plan, Z. Here's your arrows, Cecil. Don't use them all on one enemy. But he will because he's not very good at bows. I don't think I'm even really reaching a net positive to attack those guys with the bow. Pretty mean of the game to, like, strip you of all of your good equipment and then just make you fight like melee idiots who just hit really hard. This ought to take care of it. We don't really need our level 1 magic so much anymore. Achoo. Yeah, I mean, you could also run away, I guess. Mind flayers. No weaknesses found. Except Yang. Everything is weak against Yang. Yeah, Cecil really sucks without a sword. He's just like, I watch Rosa use this thing all the time. How hard can it be? Turns out, it's hard. Ah! Yeah, well, there's my answer. So what ogres were like in this universe. Pardon me. They have at least 4 health. Got it. He doesn't know the one attack spell in white magic. You know what? I want to use... Boom. Ow. Yeah, see, maybe it's more sensible to possibly just not fight these guys. But then how do you get strong if you don't do the fights? You must strunk. Oh, we try and osmose the ogre. Let's see how that works out for us. You know, that's a thought. See, again, like, I'm bad at remembering to use all my tricks in these games. Right, change staff. Change rod. That is a weird-ass snake. Take that. What do you know? That's a pretty good trick for free. That's a really good trick for free. I forgot all about it. Okay, Jesus. Osmos takes a long time to cast. Alright. No effect. All right. It's having a grand old time. Ugh. On top of everything else, the encounter rate in here seems pretty high. Tella, can you do something today, please? Thank you. He's old. Like me. He's like 100. You did it. Cecil leveled up. Pretty cool music, though. And it's not an ambush. Get out of here. Hey, Cecil hit 4 digits, 8 HP there to have. I'm doing extra good stream speak tonight. Ah, this sucks. Merge exit actually just gets us out of the dungeon entirely if we need it. Very good emergency exit then. I'm just gonna have Tella go ahead and keep osmosing for a minute here. Get out of here. Do I have... Stand by a second. I thought I might have had holy arrows. I do not. Money. But when we tried to pick up the money, we snapped in half because it weighs 1 trillion pounds. Oh yeah, you know what? I think we're ready to hold those. At the bottom of Leviathan. Oh boy. Oof, ow, my Super NES frames. So Vampire is both health steal and also like health down. Bad plan. It's kind of bullshit that they get 2 free attacks, basically. It's not even a real status. Okay, nice shot. Right, these guys probably hate projectiles. That is probably the case, yeah. There we go. Who likes regular potions? This cave's kicking my ass, guys. Here we go. I somehow knew that as soon as I started burning those potions, I was going to hit a save point. Actually, that might be my wrapping up point. It's a little bit early, but I'm not... I feel like I might have more than 18 more minutes in this cave. like how he doesn't have any, like, let's go line from when you're waking up from a tent. It's just like, eh. Yeah, we're making pretty good money in here. Alright. Hit percent, 56%. Tell is bad at bonking. Really smart, though. Hang on, what were Sid's stats? Strength and vitality. Everything else, You'd think a guy like an airship engineer might be smarter. Nah. Most of his stats are just there to hold that beard up. Alright, yeah, that's enough out of me. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it a little bit early, because I don't know when the next opportune point will be. We're coming up on what I remember being a pretty neat scene, so... I think that's all I got for you for now. So... unless something earth-shattering happens, I'll plan to see you Tuesday. May or may not stream Thursday. That's Thanksgiving here in the Merca. So, I don't know. We'll play it by ear. But thanks for hanging, thanks for watching, thanks for chatting. I appreciate you. Thimble Flamvisty. I'll see you next time. We will continue pretty much getting our shit kicked in by this cave. That's fun. Alright, see you later.